today, the chiropractors. We have some exciting news coming up very soon. The International Chiropractic Association has approved a diplomate committee for chiropractors. What does that mean? That means that in their original count of votes, the idea passed, and they have an official vote count coming up in a couple of days. And when that official count goes through, what that means is that there will be a diplomate in place. There will be a process, a curriculum, all of those things for chiropractors who want to be or are already animal chiropractors to become diplomate status. What's that? That is like being board certified. So for veterinarians and medical doctors, it's called board certification. For chiropractors, it's called a diplomate. And what that means is they have delved deeply into a subject. They have gone, headfirst down the rabbit hole and taken in, it'll be, I think, 340 hours of training in animal chiropractic specifically for those doctors, and they will be specialists in animal chiropractic treatments and adjustments over and above their chiropractic training. This means they will have had many hours of, how to deal with those mysterious animal issues that are still a mystery in many days for even veterinarians, because veterinarians just check the box. It's neurologic. I can't do anything about it. In part because in veterinary school, many don't know this. You've been hearing on the airwaves recently, or maybe you haven't been, but you should be, that medical doctors have almost zero training in nutrition. They have almost zero training in many areas, because once they get to that part of their schooling, they have a lot of training in drugs and pharmaceuticals. And there we go, we were off for a minute. So MDs have minimal training in nutrition, in ways to resolve problems in illnesses and diseases and issues by using something besides a drug or a surgery. And veterinarians have that same problem because they're not really trained in those things. That's not part of the curriculum in veterinary school. It's not part. There's a minimal part of that curriculum. There's they can take a course in it. It's taught by Purina. It's taught by the very makers of most of those foods that have almost no nutrition for your animals. They're not real foods. They're not whole foods. So that said, many of these veterinarians also don't know very much about neurology and the nervous system of your animal, because that just wasn't important in vet school. We're just going to deal with the outside stuff, sew up the holes, take out the extra organs, and put them on pain medications. And that's what most veterinarians don't think of it that way, but that is the strategy that most veterinarians are left with when they leave veterinary school. As animal chiropractors, what we do is crack that shell, open it up, and let them see the bigger world that affects those animals. We help them to see that there are so many other different ways into that animal's system that will make them healthier, wealthier, and make their clients wiser. And so, as veterinarians and chiropractors, if you would like to expand your vision of the world for solutions and therapies and treatments, animal chiropractic is an amazing needle into getting that information. If you would like to build a successful animal chiropractic practice, find us today at animalchiropracticeducation.com. If you're not sure what you want to do about it, sign up for our complimentary intro to animal chiropractic. It's a webinar. It's January 11th, I think, and it is live, so there's plenty of time for answering all of your questions. If you really want specific context to talk about all of your specific questions, set up an appointment to talk with me privately. Find us at animalchiropracticeducation.com, where we train veterinarians and chiropractors just like you to build successful animal chiropractic practices.